The truth, whatever it was waiting. The next day, Sadé arrived at work with a heavy heart. Her hands felt cold, and her stomach turned with fear and excitement. She kept a small bottle of oil hidden deep in her bag, her fingers brushing against it every few minutes as if to remind herself it was real. The bus park was already buzzing with life, buses honking, people shouting, music playing from nearby shops. Mama Bisi's restaurant was just as busy as always, packed with customers waiting for food. The air smelled of spices, fried plantain, and hot stew. Sadé greeted her fellow workers, tied her apron, and got straight to work. She moved from table to table, serving plates of jollof rice, wiping down surfaces, and collecting empty dishes. But deep inside her, her mind was not calm. It kept drifting to the bottle, to the plan. As the hours passed, Sadé waited patiently for the right moment. She watched everyone, especially Mama Bisi, and made sure no one was looking. Then, quietly and slowly, she took the bottle out from her bag, hidden in a cloth. Pretending to sweep around the corners of the restaurant, she bent low and dropped a little oil at each point, one at the front door, one near the back wall, one behind the sink, and one close to the kitchen entrance. The moment the oil touched the ground, the sweet smell filled the air. It was soft, calming, and beautiful, like freshly bloomed flowers after rainfall. No one noticed her pouring it. In fact, a few customers even turned and smiled, sniffing the air and saying, "What's that lovely smell?" Sadé smiled back and pretended not to know. Everything seemed normal after that. Nothing unusual happened. The customers kept coming. The food kept flowing. Mama Bisi stood at her usual spot, watching the restaurant with her quiet, powerful gaze. Sadé tried to act normal too. She took orders, cleared tables, brought water, and helped serve food. But all the while, her heart raced. She kept looking around, wondering when, if, something would change. And though the restaurant looked the same on the outside, something deep in Sadé's heart told her this was just the silence before the storm. Suddenly, just as the evening was beginning to settle, a loud noise came from the kitchen. It was sharp, like a scream, long and painful. Everyone in the restaurant froze. Then, like a scene from a nightmare,